good afternoon. Welcome back to the Sportsman Rugby League. We've got another absolute cracker on the way from the Betfred Women's Super League as the Wigan Warriors take on the Leeds Rhinos here at Robin Park. Let's see then how the two sides line up. The Wigan Warriors, the home side, they start off with number one Grace Banks, the live wire at fullback. She plays behind a wing pairing of Anna Davies and Tiana Power inside. Those two in the centres. Georgia Wilson is partnered by Molly Jones. It's a half-back pairing of Jenna Fobister and Isabel Rowe, who play behind a pack fronted up by Holly Speakman, Shania Power, with Rennie Wilton in between them at hooker. Eva Hunter and Keris Jones are the second row, and Megan Williams completes the 13 for the Warriors. As Lois Fussell mentioned, a couple of players missing from that win against Huddersfield last week. Ebony Stead was the player of the match. She's still in there at full back. Olivia Whitehead and Sophie Nuttall on the wings. Beth Van Dayton, who was a doubt this week, she's in the centres alongside Jenna Greening. Melanie Howard and Tally Breyer are the half-back pairing. Isabel Northrop and Kaya Glynn are joined by Ruby Bruce in the front row. Lucy Murray and Shannon Brown are in the second row, and Ella Donnelly locks in the pack for the Rhinos. Coming off the bench for the visitors, Frankie Blakey, Connie Boyd, Grace Short and Jess Sharp will be the reinforcements for Lois Forsell. As the two teams come out alongside me, Courtney Winfield Hill. Courtney, this looks like a really good matchup.
Yeah, it should be, and we know that this year Wigan taken both the round one in the Super League as well as knocking Leeds out in that Challenge Cup semi, so Leeds will definitely be hungry. Makes a stark contrast to the weather last weekend too, doesn't it? A dry pitch, and it looks absolutely really well cut, fast. Hopefully that's going to suit both teams this afternoon. Yeah, it's a carpet here at Robin Park. A few clouds overhead, but the forecast is that we will stay dry this afternoon, so hopefully some hard, fast rugby league on the way.
On you, stay behind the girls, stay right here.
So Brandon Worsley is our referee. He gets us on the underway. And Leeds, with the first job of getting out from under their own sticks, is straight away an error. And Courtney, that is a coach killer.
Girls, hold that line, please. Head in at the back, head in.
Error.
Head in.
From Howard, so much experience, of course, and she has gifted Wigan an opportunity to score straight away. They stretch the ball out to the left-hand side, and they could score pretty much with the first play of the game. Power goes over on the left-hand side, and Wigan are off to the perfect start.
Move! Up and square, hold! Go free.
They'll be just looking to work themselves through this set, but here comes Power, and she's taking on the full-back Stead. She could be away here. Shania Power, can she go the distance? What an effort this is from the prop forward. She does go the distance, and from nowhere Wigan strike from 70 metres. Back-to-back tries. She'll play it pretty much dead centre. Rowe again, he's the first receiver on the right-hand side. Banks, Wilson back inside to Davies. Davies back to Banks. Banks has got some space to work with. Banks has got some space to work with. Can't quite slip through the gap.
Go last.
Wigan getting closer. Fobister out to Hunter. Short ball from Hunter, and Molly Jones goes over on the left-hand side. And after absorbing some real pressure from Leeds, Wigan get their third try of the match.
4. Move! Hold. Go 4.
So Wigan on the front foot. Again, out they come to the left-hand side. Oh, Hunter hits that ball at pace.
5.
Frankie Blakey does really well to just close the lasso around her ankles and stop her, because when she gets into full flight, she's dangerous, but so is this player. Atherton, what an effort that is. Bumper cars to get herself free, and then all speed to fly over the line. The Leeds interchanges, just trying to inject some energy into the side. Here's Howard, short ball from her to Donnelly up over the 10 metres. Takes 4 Wigan defenders in the end to stop her.
Hold.
She'll play the ball to Blakey, who will go herself on the left-hand side, and Leeds score. Lucy Murray from short range, but that was brilliant from Frankie Blakey. Caught everyone napping on the right-hand side, came to the left of the ruck, and Lucy Murray right on her shoulder to get Leeds on the board and some much-needed points for the Rhinos.
Well, they had to be next to score, didn't they? From 20 points to 0 down. They really required some points next to their name, and brilliant work from Frankie Blakey. And I did wonder, looking at that short side, whether it was Dainton or whether it was Murray, if they could get themselves one-on-one with Georgia Wilson, probably come up with some joy. And we know how physical both of those are.
So Focus that just keeps hold of it herself up towards the 30-metre mark. She'll play the ball to Caris March. Oh, now here they go again. Atherton to Hunter. Can Hunter stay on her feet? She can. Can she force her way over? Oh, I think that's a fantastic finish if she stayed in the field of play.
I'm okay with that.
The touchdown says that she has. Eva Hunter is in for her 13th try of this Betfred Women's Super League campaign. Options on both sides of the ruck. Left-hand side is the way that they come. Focus to his Hunter again. Crashes into the defensive line, eventually brought down. And now they go short side. Focus to short ball to Banks. Banks is through a hole. Banks versus Stead. Banks wins. Grace Banks scores for Wigan. Beautifully worked move on the left-hand side. They came to the short edge, worked it back in, and Grace Banks flies through the line and beats the fullback to score. Bruce out to Breyer, who signed from Featherstone Rovers for this season.
Move! 20! Go to
Bruce to Breyer again. Just a short ball to Brown, who tries to bump off a couple of Wigan defenders before eventually being stopped.
A little bit of a juggle in there from Brown.
Leeds come left. Howard back on the inside to Donnelly. And that's a really nicely worked try from the Leeds Rhinos, albeit just in consolation. But they finally get their attack to click.
Well, we've seen that only minutes ago, but it was back through the middle of the field. It was the 5'8" in Mel Howard looking back on the inside for our forward in Izzy Northrop, who does a really good job against Banks to reach out and score.
Go, Lash, get to hand on the ball though.
Now it goes up into the air from Howard, and Banks just gets that one wrong. Now, well, I think Leeds have scored here in what could only be described as bizarre circumstances. They haven't scored. We're going to come back for 2 knock-ons, but Grace Banks, who has dealt with the kicking game pretty well today, just making a bit of a meal of that one.
Well, that is one thing I have seen from Grace Banks. When the ball is going end over end, she looks very comfortable. But when it torpedoes and swirls, Dainton almost got herself one there.
Stay behind her. Let's go.
Banks, under those swirling balls in these breezy conditions, does sometimes struggle. And an interesting decision to play at that ball after the referee had deemed first one not touched.
Oh, now here's Dainton. Dainton to score in the corner. She's done really well. A great finish from the Wales captain. Leeds finding some points late on in the game here at Robin Park, reducing the deficit.
Winded, Bethan.
And Bethan Dainton does well to score in the corner.
Well, we saw this in the Challenge Cup final, where the Wigan defence had done a terrific job for the most part of the game. But it was here, Bethan Dainton off the kickoff. As we see, the ball goes to ground. She's so good at that. She just shrugs people off constantly. Grace Banks can do nothing about it. She was denied a try.
What's that, sorry?
Only moments ago, she snags one straight away.
But it is the Wigan Warriors who continue their unbeaten march in this Betfred Women's Super League campaign. 30 points to 16 against the Leeds Rhinos here